Welcome to practice worksheet number 2. As you can see, I have the formulas listed at the top of the page. It may be a good idea to pause the video and fill in the formulas at the top. So take some time to do that now, and then unpause the video and come back. Okay, welcome back. Let's look at example 1. And in example 1, we're looking for the missing angle y. And what sides do I have? Well, here's my right angle. It looks like I have the hypotenuse and the side next to y, which is my adjacent. So I have the adjacent and I have the hypotenuse. And if I look at my formulas, formula number 2, inverse cosine, has adjacent and hypotenuse. So I'm literally going to copy down the formula and plug in the numbers. So theta equals inverse cosine of adjacent of 18 over hypotenuse of 20, okay? So you're literally writing it out like that, and you're going to type it in your calculator. Let's see what we get. So on inverse cosine of 18 divided by 20, that gives us 25.8 degrees. Okay, now let's try the next problem. In this next problem, my right angle's here. So notice I don't have the hypotenuse, but if this is the angle theta, then I have the adjacent side next to theta, and I have the opposite side, okay? So thinking about formulas, I have opposite, I have adjacent. That means I need formula number 3, inverse tangent. So I'm gonna write down that theta equals inverse tangent, and I'm literally gonna plug in the opposite over the adjacent. My opposite side is 3, my adjacent side is 6. And all I need to do is put this in my calculator to get my answer. So let's do that. Second inverse, 3 divided by 6. Make sure it says inverse tangent. Okay, and notice again, and I could have showed you this in the last problem, 3 over 6 is just 1/2, right? So you could have also typed in inverse tangent of 1/2, and you get the same exact answer. You don't have to reduce your fraction, but it's interesting to note that you could, and you get the same answer. So 26.5 is my answer. And of course, I want to use degrees because I'm talking about an angle measure. Okay, and our last problem, here's my right angle. This is my hypotenuse, which is 79. And here's my missing angle. This is my opposite, okay? So what do I know? I need to use a formula that has opposite and hypotenuse. So what formula is that? If I look on my list, it looks like it's formula number 1, which is inverse sine. So theta equals inverse sine of opposite, right, which is 66, over hypotenuse, which is 79. All right, and so I just type that in, and let's see what we get. So inverse sine of 66 over, what was it, 79. And I get 56.6 degrees. So I hope you found that helpful. And I am next going to work out the answers to the study guide. So in tomorrow's lesson, I'll have a study guide that sums it all up, and I will work out a video to make all those examples make sense. I hope this made sense, and as always, feel free to email me with any questions.